We come now to the final of the under 78 kilo category. Anna Monta OLEK of Germany goes up against Alice Bellandi of Italy. It'll be OLEK in the white judogi, Bellandi in blue. Let's take a look and see how they got here. Both had buys in the opening round. Kusha Steenhuis of the Netherlands was first to go over. Truth be told, she was carrying a bit of an injury. Cardona of Cuba put up a spirited effort before she went over to the favorite Uchimata, and then it was Ikeda of Japan to go over to this Makikomi. That was the quarterfinal. In the semi-final, it was Patrizia Sampaio who lost out just on a single yuko that sat her on her backside. Just brought her down on the side. Neil, you were watching the lower half of the draw. How did that turn out?
Oh, Bellandi was on brilliant form. Chiritic then of Kenya was first to go in, well, quick time. Next, well, that was Ojigari Uchimata. Next was Sagi of Hungary.
Dumped.
Yeah, absolutely. Just that reaching Osodagari there. Ma, well, Sodi Sorokamigoshi with Ma, and she just, she went a score down. She got up, she said, all right, let's get on with it. Lobnik was next, Slovenia, and, well, look at that. It looks like it's a bit of a stroll for her, and it has been, really. That was a second score there. Nice little Diashibarai there, and it was all over.
Yeah, she's going to come up against, oh, sorry, the referee in the middle for this one is Vyacheslav Fedotyeko of Uzbekistan. The only thing I'd say here is that Anna Monta OLEK is a different prospect. Physically strong and long and leggy, and
we've seen this this thing with the Germans. They've got, well, they've left the world champion at home. They've got the other two here, and then they've got a junior. You were telling me about a junior that they've got there. She's trying to break through as well.
Yes, there's a fourth, at least a fourth.
All in the same weight category, isn't that amazing?
All 78, yeah.
2 consecutive years, world finalist here, and well,
leave one at home.
Yeah,
send one here. Could end up doing the job.
Well, and then you find yourself there with fighting the current Olympic champion. Here she is.
A second chance here for a medal, a gold medal for the Italians. They took a gold medal on the opening day with Assunta Scuto.
Yes, what an opportunity for the Italians. And we were talking about, I mean, every one of the Italians, you know, has a variety of techniques that they can use. Bellandi is one of them. Here we go, final, under 78 kilograms. Bellandi immediately into the attack there. Uchigari.
Junior world champion back in 2018. We don't give out gold back patches for the juniors.
Or red ones?
Oh, sorry, red ones.
Yeah,
yeah. What do you do when you have both then?
Well, yeah,
stick to the gold.
Well, you take your pick, don't you?
I'll wear this on Wednesday.
That was a nice one there. Nice attack there from OLEK.
There's one of our big supporters, Ion Syriac, tennis coach of some fame, and prior to that, player of some fame as well.
Yeah, we get a lot of quite famous people, don't we, watching our sport? We do. Judo each, these two, just a little bit cautious. I think it's just going to be finding the way in there. She'll need a little bit more rotation than that, Bellandi. You have to take into consideration how much the opponent stops it, of course. It's not always about the rotation. And that was good drive there. She moved up. The stance of OLEK, though, you know, do good defense from a standing position. Taking the fight to Bellandi.
Turiak could have been a little bit before our time, Neil.
Yeah, I know
player,
most of the tennis players.
Yeah, as a player. Well, you will remember Ilya Nastasian and Boris Becker.
Indeed,
well, he coached both of them for a time.
I know those.
So, we caught up. Some of the Italian team and coaching staff.
Yeah, what another good performance from the Italian team.
Yes, Odette Giuffrida right in the middle.
Quite go her way, did it?
A shame. A tough one.
She's looking for the Osodagari there, and well, OLEK so far has been a brick wall. Bellandi, though, putting the work in, so OLEK needs to stay on the pace. She doesn't need to fall behind on attacks. And there comes a stage. Has she got the second? Yeah, she has. And there comes a stage where you think, well, I'm not going to throw this person. How else can I win it? Well, this is certainly Bellandi being pushed all the way. No way through there. There's not going to be any openings at all.
Tight in defense on the ground. Just a little bit too far away with those Uchimata efforts.
Yeah, they are. There's no support leg there, and there's no Kazushi, is there? The Kazushi is failing. Oh, and that was just, well, and again, like I say, she's just looking as if, well, she's trying to get ahead on attacks, you know, for sure.
Yeah.
How else can I win this?
Not that way.
Yes. Well, and that's what can happen when you start putting 4 or 5 attacks in. One of them not quite so good is the one that gets penalised. And you're the one putting the work in.
He wasn't going to be mugged, was he?
No, he wasn't. No.
Oh.
Wow, that's a tight one. This is going to... It's 2 Shidos apiece.
I'd like to see the Makikomi from OLEK. That's where she's dangerous.
Well, I think the further this goes in, the more she's starting to think, I could
be world champion.
Yeah, well, I could be. You know, it's there, and there it is. And you were just saying about that, weren't you? The Makikomi.
The reason I think she's more dangerous there, Neil, is she doesn't have to be as close. With the Uchimata, you really have to get in there, and that's the risk. But with the Makikomi, she can afford to fall away if that's her. You know.
She keeps the sleeve, and she did. She kept the sleeve nicely there. That was a really good, strong attack. Probably the nearest to a score that we've seen.
I'd go back to it. That's where she's come the closest. And if Bellandi's going to take a step forward, just when that right leg comes forward.
Going again.
Yep.
And OLEK looking for the Makikomi again.
Just wants to free the right hand up now.
It might be, it might be. Now then, wouldn't that be something? Here, it started in.
Yes.
It started in. Oh, dear me, it wasn't far off. It was not far off.
Oh, it was across the face.
It was quite clearly across the face, wasn't it? And the referee was trying to get to the front there so he could see.
Slow back to the start point.
Exactly. There's nothing clear about this, is there? A good performance here by OLEK. That was a good attack.
Yeah, very good. Don't let OLEK settle. Get in there quickly. Again, second to her feet. Slow back to the start point.
Actually, Garuma, and just didn't quite, well, didn't have the hands controlled there. Let's get on with it and get this sorted.
OLEK ready to come forward. Got to know that Bellandi's going to try and be first to the attack. There's the Makikomi again, just missed out.
And again, you know, they're doing 1 for 1 here. It's going to be difficult to stop this.
And
she's going to come up and go again. She's going to come up and go again.
Now, to hook in.
Well, how much power does it take to avoid something like that? You can see she's just tired here, Bellandi. And again, that Makikomi there, Soda Makikomi, almost. Here we go. Well, what a tight final this is. You don't expect a world final to be totally clear, but... Oh, and she's done it again. And I think one more of those now, because that's... Yeah, it's 2 ahead, I have it.
And she's following up on each occasion with the knee. Was at that time not as strong. And given it a little bit more there. Missed. Lost contact with the hands.
She did. Doesn't need anything silly. She needs to make sure that it's with 2 hands. And now it's time for Bellandi to come back.
No.
Oh, Ouchigari wasn't far off. And it was a strong Ouchigari as well there by OLEK. Not enough in the tank, I don't think.
OLEK's back up on her feet, ready to go.
Yeah, here we go. She's going to come forwards here. And it'll be just a small difference that will make the difference and that will win this world title. What a terrific contest it is.
Good battle.
Yeah, no hands. Here we go. Is she going to have enough? No. I can't believe that they're up in the crowd there as if to say, you know, give a third penalty. I mean, OLEK is given just as good as. Got a problem getting to the middle here.
Yeah, taking the long way round.
Yes, that was the long trip, wasn't it? What a chance for OLEK.
No, rushed it.
But I mean, anybody, you know, we could all see that. That was just an accident. But give them a chance. It's got to be clear. It's 1 for 1, isn't it? This is going 1 for 1 here, and You know, I don't know who would be happy, you know, if they stop this without it being clear. Look at this, look, she's now, I mean, the early route that she had probably doesn't work to her advantage now, because now, as you know, she's got to dig deep. This is probably deeper than she's ever dug before. Oh, that was a good one. That was the closest, wasn't it? That was really good. OLEK just managed to not go onto her side there.
Was that the last bit of energy left?
She's got a chance here now to pull it back. OLEK.
Got to be first.
Oh, she has to be. Oh, and she was. Well, she just manages to just give herself maybe another attack. And he who digs deep is going to win this. Well, you got people from both sides. Oh, that wasn't a good one. It was not a good one. It had no rotation. It had no movement there at all. No hands. Is it going to go? Oh, dear. No, going to let him go. And I'm glad, you know, because the thing is, there was good and bad from both, you know. And I think that would have been unfair, you know, it would have. But she feels that she can take her here because she's tired, BELLANDI, and OLEK is not as tired.
No.
This will really take it out of BELLANDI.
Decided to bail from the Newaza. Going to go up.
You get to a stage and you just go, I've got to bail this. Look at this, look. She can hardly get up. She can hardly get up, and you know, is it you that said, I never want to be in that position again? Never in your life. she'll say the same. I tell you, tomorrow morning she will.
Arm across the top.
Oh, Ochigari, it wasn't far off. Oh, and that's a good one.
Yes. Not finished yet.
No, it isn't finished. It's not over.
It's not a bad idea, actually, even if you can't come up with some success in the Newaza, to keep punishing her every time she goes down there.
I mean, that's what's taking the, you know, and she feels she can do it, because actually she's in slightly better shape now. She's going to come off now for a bit of blood. All right, that gives, and BELLANDI will be so happy with that. I know. She will be so happy, you know, because this could be, you know, something that will save her. You know, if I was OLEK, I would have wanted to get directly on with that. I really would have. Because you can guarantee that as soon as they go Hajime there, BELLANDI will be putting an attack in. OLEK is normally just slightly behind on the gripping, which means BELLANDI will try and get the advantage. Look, she's rushing out now, OLEK.
Well, we know what the plan is. It's fairly simple. Left hand on, right arm around the top, and over on the right side.
And that was it. So she'll have to fire back now, OLEK. She'll have to fire back. Ochigari wasn't far off. Ashiwaza. Oh, Makikomi. Wow. Well, this is a marathon. It really is. Already 5.5 minutes here into golden score. She had hold of that arm there. She wasn't going to let it go. Here we go again. OLEK comes forwards. Has BELLANDI got anything left in the tank? It's well, I tell you what, they're going to sleep for a week, these two.
Coach asking for a change of direction here. That's what he was indicating. Oh, just past the leg now. There could be a chance.
Well, you know, now's the time. Pile the pressure on.
Six minutes of golden score.
Yeah, they've been going at it for now 10 minutes. Oh!
She took
Bellandi's done it. Bellandi just did it with the with the Hizaguruma, I think it was, off the Ouchigari from OLEK, and the Italians have got a second gold medal. Bellandi, the Olympic champion, is now world champion as well. Wow. Wow, that was a good under pressure technique. It really was. Well, take your hat off to these two. Wowee, what a match. What a contest that was.
Under pressure.
Yeah, under pressure.
There were times when I thought she wasn't going to get back up.
Well, you know, she was struggling more than OLEK, you know, and in the end, I think OLEK thought, I've got to have a go here. And, well, she did. She had a go.
And it was a strong Ouchigari attack, and I think that's what helped, because she came forward. The turn from Bellandi allowed her to execute, like you say, that little kind of Hizaguruma type look.
I think it was. It was more Hizaguruma. It had rotation on it.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely the first one that's come here as Olympic champion and taken a world title away as well.
Yeah.
She won't have
the strength.
Yeah. Will a cross do? No, she's still got enough for that. Excellent stuff. It really was a superb final. You know, they were both very evenly matched. They were going head to head, toe to toe, and in the end, Bellandi, the Olympic champion, pulls it out the bag. This is it. Ouchigari, and then the Hizaguruma there. She just caught it, didn't she? Beautiful. Doesn't get any better than that. It was in circular movement there. As she comes in, drives off the back leg there, just catches the back leg, and does the rotation. Superb Hizaguruma to finish it all off. And,
great reaction at that stage.
Yeah, just at that stage, you know, that is, you know, something that is something you put in there through hundreds and hundreds of uchikomi, and it's the feel of the judo as well. Just that feeling.
New world champion, campionessa del mondo, BELLANDI, Italia.
They both gave absolutely everything in that. Wow. May not have been the prettiest, but there was plenty of tension in there.
Yes, it was a grueling fight, wasn't it? I think we could honestly say that.
That was hard. Well, we've got the under 100 kilo category, 2 bronze medal contests, and then the gold medal contest to come. Crowd got their money's worth there. Over 6 minutes of